Good evening. My name is Marcus Bonner, and in this video presentation, I will be discussing homework number 12. So on this slide, the task will be to answer the questions from the problem from homework 12. Purpose will be able to demonstrate my knowledge and understanding the intricacies of a uniform distribution, and outcome to be able to apply a uniform distribution concept to practical real work scenarios, such as the example that was given for homework 12. So here's the problem that was for homework 12. Basically, their customers calling 1-800 number, and the technician has between 30 seconds and 10 minutes to resolve a problem, and the distribution is uniform. The answers, the questions that arise from this problem are: what are the values for A and B, the mean, the standard deviation, percentage that takes more than 5 minutes, and then what are the endpoints for 50% of the problem solving times. All right, so on this slide, I constructed found a generic uniform distribution, and basically it has the endpoints A and B, and with the base and the height being 1 over the endpoint B minus A. So to answer the first question, if you look over to the left of the distribution chart, A would be equal to 30 seconds or 0.5, which is expressed in minutes. So the answer to expressed in minutes is 0.5, and then B would be equal to 10 minutes. So the interval for the uniform distribution would be 0.5 and all the way up to 10. The height would be 1 over 10 minus 0.5, or 1 over 9.5. So the mean, simply just add up the A and B divided by 2, and I got 5.25. And then the standard deviation, that was 2.74. That was another problem. It's B minus A squared divided by 12, and then the square root of that answer. So that standard deviation is 2.74. So moving right along. So moving on to the percentages that take up more than 5 minutes. How I found that was I simply just took the height, 1 minus B minus A, so 1 over 9.5, and times that by 5 minutes. And I just referred to the book to figure out how to come up with that formula. And that answer was 52.6, round up to 53%. So 53% of the calls take more than 5 minutes to resolve. Now the endpoints, that was a little more tricky. Basically, what I did was I constructed an actual uniform distribution, and I had all of the plots from 0.5 to 1 to 1.5 to 2.5, 3, so on, all the way up until 10, making sure I had equal intervals from 0.5 all the way to 0.10. All the way to 10. So I knew that you wanted the endpoints at 50%. So I knew that when I counted all the points, there were 20 points. So I just divided that by 2, and I knew that 50% it needed to encapsulate 10 points, and making sure that there was equal space on the left and the right of the uniform distribution. So after drawing it out and making sure I enclosed 10 points, my start point would be 3 and minutes, and then the end point would be 7 minutes and 30 seconds for 7.5. So 3 minutes would be the start, and then 7.5 will be the end, and then within that distribution, that is 50%. And then there's 5 on the left and then 5 on the right. So that was the only way that I could figure out how to do the 50%. So in conclusion, I was able to answer the problems by using the uniform distribution to find the mean, standard deviation. Also, just by looking at a uniform distribution, I was able to answer the following questions as far as 50%. So just by simple analysis of looking at it. And then I also had an illustration to show a standard uniform distribution, and I was able to substitute the values for the base and the height. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your evening.